Bubba Wallace had a terrible day at Phoenix Raceway, as his brakes failed, causing him to quit early. So what does this mean for Bubba Wallace going forward? Can he rebound back from this setback? Or is his time in the Cup Series coming to an end after much fuzz around his career in recent years? This was a major setback for Bubba, especially given his poor start to the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series season. Wallace was running in the top 10 when his Toyota Camry XSE, number 23, failed to brake, resulting in a crash that ended his race. It was an unfortunate situation for him, but he handled it calmly, accepting that things did not work out this time. The bummer. We, didn't have the best of start or the best of mid-race for our Leos team, but felt like we finally got our big break and cracked in there, the top 10, and was going to make something of it. Trying to survive and, just got ripped out from underneath us, unfortunately. I hate it. We've had such a strong start to the season, but, all in all, you can be pissed off about it. It's what it is. The team executed. I felt like I executed all day and just wasn't in the cards. So we'll, go back home and fly back out here to go to Vegas and go have some fun. Wallace had been in promising form for the 2025 season before to this setback. He had good qualifying efforts, but unable to convert them into top results. He started third at Daytona, but crashed on lap 197, ending his race. In Atlanta, he improved by starting 14th and finishing 9th. In Austin, he qualified second but finished 20th. His speed was clear, but terrible luck and race mishaps prevented him from finishing in the top 5. While Wallace's day in Phoenix ended in sadness, Christopher Bell had a tremendous race, winning his third consecutive NASCAR Cup Series event. Bell finished ahead of Denny Hamlin, establishing history as the first driver in the next-gen car era to win 3 straight races. Kyle Larson, Josh Berry, and Chris Buescher completed the top 5. Wallace's 2311 racing teammate Tyler Reddick finished 20th. But what does this all mean for Wallace? Could the 2311 org think about replacing him with another talent? Aside from Wallace's sad DNF, another standout event from the Phoenix race was the dramatic finish between Aric Almirola and Alex Bowman. In the final laps, both gave Almirola plenty of space entering the final 2 corners. Almirola, on the other hand, made full most of that space, driving Bowman into the wall and winning. After the race, Almirola stated he had to be aggressive because he knew it would be a drag race to the finish line. Yeah, I knew I was going to use him up a little bit, but trying to win the race and, I feel like it was warranted. I didn't think I did anything overly egregious. I just throttled up, and I knew it was going to be a drag race to the start-finish line. Some fans and observers thought Almirola's move was just about appropriate, while others thought he went too far. Bubba Wallace also reacted to the Almirola Bowman affair, tweeting a message that appeared to defend his Toyota teammates. His post implied that individuals were exaggerating the incident. While Wallace did not explicitly state if he agreed with Almirola's decision, his statement suggested he was not as furious as some fans. The scenario also enhances Almirola's reputation. He's always been regarded as a clean racer with a favorable reputation, but this race revealed a more aggressive side. He may not embrace that role in public, but his actions on the track indicate that he is determined to do everything it takes to win. These events in NASCAR spark disputes over what constitutes fair racing and what exceeds the line. Some believe that aggressive tactics are unavoidable in racing, while others say that there should be limitations. Almirola's move was effective, but it also created a target on his back. Other drivers may not hesitate to repay the favor if the occasion arises. The NASCAR season is still in its early stages, and each driver will experience numerous ups and downs. Wallace has already had both good and unpleasant experiences, but he remains focused on the overall vision. His goal is to continuously run in the lead and put himself in position to win races. If he can do that, his season could still be successful. Meanwhile, the controversy surrounding Almirola's move is sure to continue. Fans and drivers will have differing perspectives, but the only thing that matters in the end is the outcome. Almirola won, and that's what people will remember. Whether it was fair or not is debatable, but the points he received are permanent. The first non-drafting, non-road race of the NASCAR Cup Series season has been concluded, and we've learnt a lot. Some teams demonstrated impressive speed, while others struggled with unfortunate luck. Josh Berry had a terrific performance, qualifying 4th, but a botched pit stop dropped him to the back. he battled back to finish 4th, earning the Wood brothers their first top 5 result on a non-drafting track since the 2022 Indy Road Course. It's been nearly 3 years since there was an outcome like this. Bubba Wallace was running in the top 10 when his brakes blew. Despite his unfortunate luck, he has shown amazing speed this season. He finished top 5 at Bowman Gray, won a Daytona Duel, and placed 10th at Atlanta. He also qualified in the front row at COTA. While his finishes have not always matched his speed, he has the 4th most stage points so far, keeping him in contention in the regular season standings. Denny Hamlin had a strong day in Phoenix. He started in 10th place and worked his way up. His average running position was 4th, indicating that he had one of the fastest cars. Once in clear air, his speed was equivalent to his colleague Christopher Bell, who led the most laps. Hamlin improved significantly in the standings, going from 17th to 7th. This rating appears to be his floor. He will most likely rise as the season unfolds. Chris Buescher's season has revolved around consistency. He has yet to lead a lap and only has the 18th most stage points, but he continues to finish well. He is one of just 5 drivers with 3 top 10 results so far. Chase Elliott finished 10th in Phoenix, but that was the highest he ran all day. His average running position was 13th, which is subpar by Hendrick Motorsports standards. His 2025 season is shaping up to be similar to his 2024 campaign. Excellent, but not outstanding. William Byron led several laps, while Kyle Larson ended in the top 5, with Elliott barely within the top 10. Still, he won at Bowman Gray and placed in the top 5 at COTA, so there's reason to be optimistic. Kyle Larson is one of only 4 drivers to have achieved multiple top 5 finishes this season. His Phoenix race was surprising. He appeared to be in 10th place for most of the day, earning only 3 stage points, but on the final restart, he found himself in contention and finished inside the top 5. Looking ahead, he has a fantastic opportunity at Vegas, where he has won 2 of the last 3 races and led over 300 laps. William Byron restarted 20th with 36 laps to go in Phoenix and finished 6th. And it wasn't because of some strange tire strategy. He was on the same tires as the leaders. He was really fast in the end. His average running position during the day was second to just Christopher Bell. He's finished 1st, 2nd, and 6th so far, and he was in 3rd place at Atlanta until crashing. He's off to a great start, but there's one driver who's done even better. Christopher Bell has won 3 out of the first 4 races. The only reason he didn't win Daytona was because he crashed while leading. His dominance has been evident. Now we travel to Las Vegas, where he led 155 laps just a few months ago. If he wins again, he'll make history. The last Cup Series driver to win 4 consecutive races was Jimmy Johnson in 2007. Bell has a good chance of joining that exclusive club this weekend. What do you think? Will Bell make it happen? And what about Wallace's future? Are we going to say goodbye to him after this season? Especially after Reddick's dominating 2024 season? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.